Hello, my name is Jonathan Meyer. I'm one of the senior solutions engineers for the Bridgeline Digital team. Today I want to talk about one of the most exciting features that HawkSearch offers, our Smart Search. Now, Smart Search, you might be wondering, well, what does that mean? Well, really, this breaks down into a couple of different kind of areas that we want to cover here today. Of course, we're going to continue to support our keyword search functionality, and that has a number of kind of AI features into it, which we'll cover on other videos as we move through this series here. But really, today is going to be focusing on these three parts over here: our concept search, our image search, and our image finder. These are all very exciting features that are leveraging the latest in AI technology to really kind of take your search experience to the next level. So, no better example than kind of showing you what we mean by this. So let's jump out to an example site here where we can walk through kind of what we mean. Now, of course, as we said, we're going to continue to support keyword search, but there are limitations with kind of how keyword search works. If you think about kind of, your classic functionality with keyword search, it's really just looking for exact matches in the product description or in the category name, which means that if I pose a question like, what do I need to bring with me to cook on a camping trip? We're going to go ahead and get back in, a result. And actually, this is fairly impressive as a result here, because this is telling us that HawkSearch actually stripped out all of the other noise that it wouldn't help from a keyword search perspective, and is now looking at just trying to find cook and camping and trip, and somewhere in the description or the name of this product, it's finding a match. And so we're getting back in the one result here. But this is really not answering the question that I'm posing here. This is really just kind of trying to find those exact matches. With our concept search, what this allows us to do is take your existing product catalog and run this through a large language model. We've all been hearing about LLMs and large language models, and this is our functionality, taking this kind of concept and running your product catalog through that. This concept search then is able to deliver much better results by understanding kind of the relationships between these terms. So what I mean by that is, if I say the same search, what do I need to bring with me to cook on a camping trip? We can see that we're getting back in much more relevant results. And this is because of that large language model process. This lets us take that existing product catalog and understand the things that are related to the terms that are in the product descriptions, in the name of the product. So the fact that I have the term trip here in my search term, the large language model can understand that this means that I might be looking for something that's portable or travel sized or compact. And so we can see here, we're getting these travel kitchen utensils. And the reason that we're seeing kitchen utensils in here, even though the term cooking might not appear anywhere in there, is that because I've included, I should say, the search term cook in here, it understands from the large language model perspective that cooking is often related to things associated with kitchens. And so we're seeing both the kitchen travel utensils appear here as part of that search, because the large language model understands what these concepts are. And that goes for the rest of the products that we're seeing here. These were all available from the keyword search perspective, but because we didn't get an exact match on any of these, things like the travel food that you might want to bring along with you, a very obvious and relevant result to the question I was posing, wasn't returned by the keyword search because it didn't understand the concepts behind that. But with this concept search, and by running that product catalog through those large language models, we're able to deliver these much more relevant results to these kinds of questions. But there's additional functionality here with this kind of smart search approach that we're taking in HawkSearch. It is, of course, the image search functionality. Now, this does work on a mobile device where we can, go to this site, I can tap, choose, or drop photos that would open up my mobile phone's camera, or my camera library, my photo library, and I can drop that in that way. But obviously, I'm here on a desktop device. So when I click choose or drop photos, this is going to go ahead and just open up our file upload here. I can go ahead and take this photo that we've got here just to provide an example. And what's happening here now is that we're using the AI to analyze this image. And so this is not just looking for visually similar images in our product catalog. This is having the AI analyze this and say, well, what does it think is in this image? And so it's going to look at this and it's going to say, oh, well, we think we're seeing some snow goggles, and oh, there's a helmet in here, and oh, there's a jacket in here, and it's identifying the pieces in this image. And so that means that our search results are showing the same things. And what's key about this approach here is that this is using the same AI functionality to analyze our product catalog images. So this way, it doesn't need to be the exact same perspective, the exact same lighting conditions. Obviously, this is being worn by someone. This one is not. This is more looking directly at the camera. This one is in profile. And this is, using that AI, it helps bridge that gap of, well, this isn't exactly what the photo was, but because the AI is analyzing this and saying, oh, we think there are ski goggles in this. And it says, oh, well, we believe that these are also ski goggles, and finding that match. But what I think is really cool here is if we look a little bit further down within the results, we start to see things like the helmets being returned as part of this. Because again, the AI is analyzing that image and trying to say, well, what is in this? And even, we're not all the best photographers in the world. So maybe what I was really looking to take a photo of was slightly off center. Well, the AI is still going to try and analyze that. And this gives us an even clearer example of the AI kind of marrying that and bridging that gap there, because these photos are entirely in profile. We've got a very different perspective on these photos versus what we're seeing here in the image that we have uploaded. Really kind of helps make that product discovery even better. If I'm on on the shop floor and I'm looking for a replacement part, I'm over at a friend's place and they have some outfit that I like, I can take a photo of that and we can rely on the AI to analyze these images, understand what is in these images, and return the most relevant matches, because it is, again, using the AI to analyze the product catalog that we're seeing here. One other piece I'll highlight, though, is because we're using that AI to analyze the existing product images, means that we can do things what we call our image finder, which allows me to describe the image that I'm looking for. So I can say in here, maybe I don't know exactly what the product is, and I don't have I don't have it near me, but I'm trying to find it, and keyword search isn't finding it because I don't know what to call it. But I can describe what I'm looking for. So just to give you an example here, I can say I'm looking for a woman in a pink top. And we're going to go ahead and see that the first results, because the AI is analyzing these images, is a woman in a pink top. And the second result is a woman in a close to pink top. And then we're seeing the images of pink tops without women actually in the photo. Again, this is trying to take that AI, look at the search terms that I provided of describing what I'm looking for, and then using that kind of AI to bridge that gap there of saying, well, this is what you said you're looking for. Here's what we believe is actually in these images, and delivering the best results for that. Really powerful functionality that can really help with the product discovery aspect. And again, the benefit here is that this isn't a whole new data feed. This doesn't require big development resources. We're taking existing product catalog information and just running it through these AI technologies, the large language models and these image analyzers, to deliver this functionality for you. Very exciting stuff. We'd love to show you more, so please reach out to us for a demonstration where we can follow up and give you more examples of this. And please stay tuned. We're going to have stay tuned, I should say. We're going to have more of these feature videos going through even more advanced AI features, like our generative AI functionality around synonyms and product descriptions and things like that. So stay tuned.